Hello, welcome back. Last time I block picked, then I came back here and tried to have some more ideas about this, and did have one or two. So I have several replays here. One short, Rebel needs to move, Supervision Chimera, Rebel merged, but also lost. And did I set down any notes here? I did not. But I did set down some marks. So right, fundamental problem with this room. To refresh everybody on what's going on, is that I need to snag this key by walking up here. This is my means of elevation, so I need a path from here to here. Shortest path goes across these magenta dots, not that one. And then this white triangle. So that requires 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks minimum. Since that's water, I need 2 there to do anything. The most block-efficient way I currently know to do that without something magical I haven't figured out how to do yet looks like this. And it ends up being 1 short or 1 rubble long. It's interesting that there's this row of poison here. You know, I didn't really ponder the row of poison. Like, it goes away, it gets wiped up by a block moving across it. I can go around it trivially. Maybe it's just a marker of which rows I put things into? It doesn't seem like it does anything in the puzzle. What reason could there be for the poison to be here? I don't know. Anyway, so, that lets me push this off here, saving that space. Ooh. Not relevant, but that is something I can do that I'd never thought of before. So there's 1 rubble here. Leaf's wearing a pink helmet. There's 1 rubble here in my way. None of these others could have had rubble on them, but if I could merge these 2 rubbles together, they could both go there. So that's one idea. Alternatively, if a block with rubble had been merged with the one that is on top of it, I could have done this, and ended up with a standable surface there because block merged with rubble makes that block walkable. The rubble's infinite height properties go away when there's a block on top of it. Don't ask why, that's just how it works. So, I am currently seeing 2 approaches. Either merge a block with one of these rubbles, or merge the 2 rubble carrying blocks with each other, then telescope them and the rubble will merge into 1, leaving 1 block clean. The problem is, the ways I know to chimera things together either require me to be able to... Oh, wait a second. No, I'm not going to finish that thought because another one happened. Got some ideas, and the name of the puzzle was making me think I could possibly be on the right track. Okay, so I need to first remember how to superposition things together. Was it like this? No. This needs to go north. This needs to be here. I stand there. Okay. So I am hiding away. I'm in there, invisible, and I can halt this thing from moving. That doesn't help me merge anything together, so the idea that interrupted me a second ago was that I could do things with rubble from higher up, maybe, if a stack is longer, because one of the many problems with trying to merge these 2 together is that it involves rubble that I cannot walk through. So just for testing things out, I'm gonna build a little tower here I built that wrong. This needs to go now. I think I also built my other one wrong. I can pick it apart and try again. So 2 towers of 3, with the rubble block on top. There's no way these are going to actually merge together, though. Like, this does not resolve. However, I'll do it anyway, just to see how close it gets and if it gives me any new ideas. So I now want this here, and this on top of it. So now I want these two to merge together somehow. Right, so slide will propagate because these are multi-push on ice. Slide propagating is not what I want. Probably. Slide propagating can never get me closer to the thing that is sliding, only farther away. So right now, if I do this, I am merged with the thing with rubble on top. Oh! That gave me a hat! Cool, I can't lose a hat. But can I take the statue rubble and just kind of hold it on my head out of the way? Is that what we're doing? Okay, so completely different thing that I did not even think of. Might actually lead where I need to be. Yo, okay, I stole one of the rubbles. Okay. Just eat the problem. Okay. So, now, I have everything I need. There we go. Alright. I'll take it. I like that little pink nose just kind of sticking out from under that big gray wig. Alright, there we go. Now I don't even need to do it a second time, although I probably could, but I don't need to. My head only needs to bear the burden of one statue's remains. So this goes here, and everything else proceeds as before. Good. I was worried about today, but now the worry is allayed. I did that completely wrong. This is what I meant. I thought something looked funny. My eyes weren't in the place they needed to be to tell what looked funny. I was just following a script. Okay, so here we go. Here is key. Now get this thing off of my head. There we go. I wipe it off with the towels that are hanging in front of me. Alright, let's go north. Wherever I do that. Here. Okay. Infallible. Hey, check it out. So, there is no way to get blocked by, unless I need the Terra key in this room, I do not. Assuming I can clear this room, then I can return and do another loop here in case I forgot to pick up this key. So, there was no issue here after all. Okay. And I am 2 south of the tower that'll take me up here, presumably. Okay. So, Infallible, what is happening here? There are waypoints. First thing I like to do in rooms like this is get them all activated if that is an available action, but the third one looks a little hard to do. Okay, so there's no room over here, and no going there, and this looks like a way to go, but it's not. Kinda suspicious, though. No map markers in there, so no hidden keys or anything. Okay, so now if I want to bring this over, what interacts with you? That thing up there. How do I do things? I Okay, I need to be up there. How do I be up there? Because, like, push anything over there. Oh, right, get ahead of it. Of course. So I can hit this switch if I want. And I do. Do I? Okay, so that opens a way out. And that is something that I can do once the room is clear, so there's no worry of entrapment here. Things that need to die. You. But I'm pretty sure I'm still in the phase where I just need to activate this waypoint. So yeah, activate it with that. Why? Why? Why do I want any of this? Well, I want to test something. Well, actually, I can just examine here. I mean, that's wall. So there'd be no exiting to the south there. Guess that's just... I don't know. I don't know what that's about. Oh, yes, I do. Oh, I didn't save that activation. I like how that's totally misaligned, just to fit with the theme of reality breaking apart. Okay, I see why that is there. Whoops, I went too far. It's there so that I can do this. Okay, so that waypoint is activated, great, and I'm just gonna lock that in real quick. Okay. So now, there's some poison there. I can easily fix that. Like this, and that. There's probably a reason I didn't want to do that. Probably a few of them. How stackable are things here? As I'm seeing, it sure would be nice to have a stack of 3 here. However, I also see there's... No, there's not another way. This is suspicious? What's with you? But yeah, if I had a stack of 3 here, I'd walk this way, push it north, push it east, sploosh, sploosh. Wait, why do I need a third? Oh, a third needs to have the switch on it. Okay. So that switch gotta go... Wait, no. Well, what? No, that'd be fine. If the switch were here, I'd hit it, I'd push this off, I'd hit it again, and I'd go back the way I came through there. Okay. Then why is this trapdoor? Why is this trapdoor? This one is... purpose is unclear to me right now. Okay, so is there potential for stacking? Absolutely. Lots of it. I would start by doing this. I would continue by doing this. Okay. And I would reset because I did it the wrong way around. I guess I didn't have to reset, but, you know, close enough. Wrong waypoint. Now, that has to cycle back around. Trivially doable. Not a problem. This is the wrong layout. Is it? I'm not actually sure about that. That needs to make its way around to... This should work, I think. So right, hit that again, that's fine. That all looks okay to me so far. If there are problems, I'm not spotting them yet. I spotted one. Can't get behind this. Okay, that's fairly major. And there's no way I'm gonna, like, sneak over here. No. Like, go to this waypoint, get behind that in time. Not even vaguely close. Okay. Can't pull the same trick here as I did there because that's not ice, so nothing will slide up to this. Also, that's a solid thing on the wrong side. Well, I have one idea. I can't do it though, can I? Oh, are you sure? Yeah. My idea was using the little hidey hole trick I did here, where, like, you know, something's sliding north, I step north into it, and I end up merged with the thing. Over here, I'm imagining standing here, up high, while a thing is sliding toward me, then I zip to the left, the one at the bottom slides into me, and then I have a block with toggle switch hat, which I can then walk over here and drop by waypointing to another of these. And then I could slide it over, it would stop there, I'd walk around, push it north, sploosh, 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 twing, pow, and done. Sounds cool. Okay. Couple of problems. Are any of them solvable? If this switch were teleported over here, I could have this thing sliding toward me while I hit the switch and popped it up onto my head. Just the same way I stacked these. But that's not what's happening right now. Okay. I don't yet understand this trapdoor. Perhaps I'm going to need to. It might not mean anything, but it feels like it means something. Okay, so, hats and chimeras. How much potential for either of those is there? Alright, so that door wired to that door... This door doesn't entirely make sense to me either. That one's kind of weird. Yeah, that one is very weird, actually. This trapdoor, this toggle door. So I already used this mechanism for bridging that to activate that waypoint initially. I might not need to do that a second time in this same room. Alright, places to get elevation. I'm not going to count these, certainly not going to count those, probably not going to count this. Here? Technically there. Oh, wait, did I have it? Forget elevation, let's do something different. Okay, you want to do something different, how are you going to do it? Oh, wrong one. I'm slow. If I hadn't been, I think I could have halted that block right here. Now I have a poison problem. Which I don't immediately see how to solve. So if this were one to the south, I might see how to do that. No, also I have a poison problem. Okay, let's try some things. Well, I do have to push this south, which is very unfortunate, isn't it? Actually, no, this kind of breaks everything. Alright, well, you know what? Let's do this with a stack of 2. Can I just unpack this stack a little bit and get it back? I think so. Just so I don't have to reset up everything. Oh. You come back here and go... where? You can't return, can you? Doesn't look like it to me. Okay. So let's just hold that stack before we've made all 3. Okay, so that means I maybe have a spare block? And I have an idea of what to do with it. I'm gonna have a problem here, but that might explain this door. Because I just need that poison gone. Wait, why am I doing this? I don't know yet. Ah. Oh, but if I have an extra block... Hold on. Okay, I remember what I was doing here. I can't quite do you one better, but let's see if that's enough. It might be. It will not be, not at all, no. No, never mind. I'm nowhere near a waypoint, so I can't just, Okay. So instead of any of that... Why do I need to bridge that? What am I bridging that for? That's not a useful action. Let's leave that there. Oops. And why am I doing this? What? What was the idea here? This doesn't make any sense. Oh, I remember. No, this is real. That stops your slide. It does not stop your slide. Oh. Well, could I have timed that? Okay, maybe I could have timed that, actually. Alright, let's see here. So this makes my stacking a bit more complicated, but that's fine. I can do that. It's not... No, I can't. Never mind. So you stop sliding because you actually landed on non-ice at the end of your turn. So what I'm trying to do is halt a block here and have you slide onto it. That way I get that whole structure up here and can push it west, walk around, push it north, get it in the splash, and we should be good. But that requires stopping you here. Do I have a way to do that? Maybe there's some advanced ice shenanigans I can do to make that happen. Let's see here. I mean, that doesn't feel productive. Let's return this over here. I also wonder, I suppose, if there's... Like, if this trapdoor is to be useful... No, I still need the stack of 3, don't I? I can close this and bump something against it. Maybe that's... yeah, that's workable, isn't it? Oh, this is simpler than I was making it. I'm already basically done. Yeah, okay. So not so advanced ice shenanigans. Actually very simple ones. No, that's one too far south. So I gotta do this at the same time as I'm stacking, but I can't... I can't return... okay, so my idea was... this, that's fine. And this... but that needs to be one to the north, is the problem. So if this block were stopped there, and this block had been north of here, it'd be closer to what I want. Again, the reason I want all of that is so that this waypoint can be free while I do operations here? Wait, what am I talking about? No, why is this? That doesn't help me stop a block here. Nothing does, really. That's not going to happen. I feel like I have too many, like, half-formed plans put together, but they don't... the pieces don't quite fit with each other. Maybe I'm just going down the wrong road here. So looking at the end state one more time. I need to stand here and push west, at elevation 0. That means I need to use this switch, which will block this off, so either this needs to be open at that time, or I need to be standing here and the switch is there. Since that switch kind of needs to be at ground level, I think it's the route where this splooshes in that water, and I hit the switch while standing here. That means I'm coming in one of these two ways, probably this one because that has a route where a stack of 3 blocks could theoretically go in. So then the question becomes, how do I get that stack of 3 blocks up there? This does not go, that's ferret only. This slides off the edge with slidey things, so I either would need to stop the slide by, like, popping this up at the right time onto something that's stopped here, which still requires stopping something here, which I don't know how to do. Oh, I might. Okay, so let's see if I can do this with loss. Just ignoring the resources I lose, which will be way too many to be tolerable. I can catch this here. Yes, but I'm trapped. Okay, so it already looks like the answer is no. I mean, okay, so I cleared the poison. So I cleared the poison. Do I have a reason to care about that, really? I guess I was thinking with poison cleared I could stop here and go the other way across the trapdoors? Which, no, there are several reasons that doesn't work. There are several reasons what I'm doing here doesn't work. I don't think I can stop something in this spot. So sending a stack of 3 through here doesn't work. Can I assemble my stack once it's already over here? And in addition to all that, there's the idea of putting it on my head. With the tools available, I don't think I'm putting anything on my head, because I can't stand next to a switch to pop up a door while something is sliding toward me. This is the closest I have, and that's not good enough. Unless it is the hidey hole strategy, where I merge with a block that's sliding toward me. Which still means I need it sliding in a direction that will be toward me, and then I need to get up high and intercept it. Okay. I almost see a way to do that. Maybe I can do better than almost. Alright, so I think I can at least test that much out just right here. That keeps happening. That spot's not as slippery as I expect it to be. This will not solve the puzzle, but it will do things of potential interest. Oh, I have a problem or two. Oh yeah, several. Yeah, no, there's just not enough stuff to do this. What I was gonna do was hop up here while I had something sliding this way, and while up high, walk to this spot and step west. All that would do is merge me with a toggle switch, achieving no effect, but it wouldn't even do that much because I'm still one short of doing that, and I can't get this block out to set up a bridge from there to there. Don't think I can have anything sliding north and waypoint onto it from here. Okay, but if I am slightly elevated, and something slides toward me, maybe I can do that the other way around. That's actually pretty easy to test. This still won't work. However, I can at least see if the principle is valid. No, it isn't. Because Leaf's gravity resolves before the slide goes, of course. Yeah, I have to be pushing something. Yeah, so head on I can't merge. It has to be something pushable that's moving in the same direction as me. Okay, so this principle is just invalid. That is just not a thing that I can do. Okay. Got it. Alright, well, I've had some ideas about this room. I'm gonna sit on this for a little bit, and we'll come back to it and maybe have a solution.